Hello and welcome to Australia, and very specifically Brisbane, Australia, where we've moved on to following the conclusion of the very first Tyre Recycling and Conveyor Belt Summit presented by Tyre Stewardship Australia and Tyrewise from the NTRO in Port Melbourne. Now, you will have seen that we've recorded a whole host of podcast episodes that will be going up on our YouTube channel very shortly. But besides that, we also recorded a series of short video reviews from the summit where we talked to attendees and key speakers from the event. In our first interview, we spoke to Aaron Stevens. Aaron is the owner of the Te Rapa Tyre Centre from Hamilton, New Zealand. The Te Rapa Tyre Centre offers a whole host of vehicle tyres for its consumers and has also partnered with a number of international brands. We started by talking to Aaron about the shift from a non-regulated to a regulated tyre stewardship scheme.
Yeah, it's been a long road to see something like this regulated scheme to come in to finally have a reasonable, a really good system of recycling the tyres. Yeah. So in a lot of the early years, we would have to charge a disposal fee for the tyres. And that was a cost that then we had to then pay to the collectors that would come to pick up, whether it's every weekly or monthly. And oftentimes it felt like an extra cost and as a business owner. But then also like bigger tyres, like we do a lot of tractor tyres and earth moving tyres. They are really expensive to have in the past send away because farmers didn't want to pay that extra cost, or we didn't know what that cost was until that went to the processor. Then they would tell us the cost, and by that time it's already gone, and the farmer was like, "Oh, I didn't want to pay that much," and that kind of thing. So having an upfront cost of the tyres right from the start and the get-go makes things a lot easier.
We then moved on to asking Aaron about how the transition to a regulated scheme has helped ease issues surrounding transparency and tyre collection fees.
Like some of the problems have been obviously with different companies wanting to collect the tyres in the past. There was always one company going to charge this price, another collector going to charge this price. So everyone's trying to fight for those same tyres. But then also as retailers, different retailers would charge a customer. Okay, they might be charged this price for collection, but they would charge the consumer a higher rate and trying to make, some of them making margins and money out of it. And it became quite more of a money-making thing instead of like an environmental recycling side of things. So yeah, it became a bit more too much of the focus. So now we can give a consistent price. It's all up front, and it's across the board. Everyone is paid the same amount, and it's paid on the new tyre, so that then we can, when it comes back to us in the end of life, we know that we can give it. It's not an extra expense to the business when they come to collect it. It's nice and simple, quick and easy. The collectors come and collect it. We just verify it, that this number of tyres have been collected, and then it goes again. So it's very quick and simple. Yeah.
Also, Aaron commented on how having a regulated scheme is assisting the Te Rapa Tyre Centre in communicating to its consumers as to how their tyres are disposed of after they have finished using them.
Now we can at least say to people, hey, these tyres are now being recycled. We've got this company up here that's using them in cement kilns, or it's being used on playgrounds, all those playgrounds around town that you see. People can actually visually see the rubber has been used here on playgrounds or in roading and things like that. So there's a lot more opportunities that we can show to the customers and say, hey, yeah, it's being used in the right way and being recycled rather than just being thrown in a landfill.
We wrapped up our interview with Aaron as he summarised Tyrewise's first year of operation and his hopes for the scheme in the future.
It's been a really good system to start off with. It's not perfect. But we all have to start somewhere, and if you don't start anywhere, you're never going to finish anywhere. And so it's a good start. There's definitely some things to work out when it comes to the bigger OTR tyres and that kind of thing. But overall, it's a really good start to know that the tyres are being utilised in a environmentally safe way. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today on TRR's Video Insights from the 2025 Round Trip Tyre and Conveyor Belt Recycling Summit. We look forward to welcoming you back very soon for another Video Insight.